I just want to let you know I'm going to be trying to make content now that's relevant to Porgia Motorsports, the sprint car, Cooper Flynn Racing, maybe some Sonji Muay Thai, but more just to document what's going on with Porgia Motorsports. Anthony Nielsen, he is the head mechanic for Porgia Motorsports. I texted him the other night, and because I was curious, I was like, I never met Lockie's dad, and he passed away not long ago. His name's Shane. His mum's name is Sharon. Anthony was telling me, because I haven't met them. I've met a few different Porgias, as you like, but from what I can gather, they're really close. The whole time I've known Lachlan, I thought he just started speed car racing just because he wanted to go racing, but he didn't. It's like his dad and Shane and his granddad. I'll make sure I put up a copy of the photo that Anthony sent me, but they raced like for 20 something years. And Anthony was part of it for something like 10 years. So we're not just like part of Lockie's adventure with Speedway, and we're like part of a legacy, which is, it's cool, man. It's like, it makes it more exciting. It makes it makes you want to try and even strive harder to do it. I just wanted to make this and let everyone know what's going on. I accidentally got the following footage, right? So I think it was Sunday. I walked into the shed, Cooper didn't know I was coming in, and had the camera, and I said to him, what is it that, is good? Or I think I said, how do you feel about being part of Porgia Motorsports? And I thought he'd say a couple of words. But here is what he had to say. And man, no matter how he goes in that car, or any car, or anything in the future in life, just the determination and the way he speaks about everything that you're just about to watch, it couldn't make me prouder. It's like if you strive as a parent all the time to get that you'll see what I mean. So it's cool as it's changing him for the better. Lachlan's a part of that. He's having to meet more marks, and he's super excited. So again, regardless of what happens, it doesn't matter. But if you listen to the way he talks about it, it's a cool thing. And I'll keep in touch with everyone and probably try and make something each week. But I think we're going to tour the Channel 37, which is the Lockie's number, and I'm assuming it was Shane and his dad's as well. But I'll find out more about that. So yeah, it's on Friday, and I'll let you know how it goes. And I just got to get sorted now. all the fellas will be turning up soon to punch each other in the face, maybe kick someone in the head. Sonji Muay Thai. Anyway, talk to you soon. Bye. So, Cooper Flynn, how do you feel to be part of Porgia Motorsports?
Great. I'm really excited to get started.
It's going to be good, I think, eh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Porgias everywhere.
Yep.
Cool.
Having my first run in the Maxim Petty this weekend, so...
It's a Capetti, eh?
Petty or Capetta.
Yeah. And the boys have got everything sorted too, I believe. All the linkages are running nice, and everything seems to be set up good. Capetta, right, cool.
Maxim Capetta.
Get yourself a nice new Butler built. She'll keep you moving. And you feel comfortable too, you said, eh?
Yeah, super comfortable. So you can just see it in there behind that black. Yeah, Capetta.
Who makes them? Sonji makes them.
Does it?
One heat the other night, so.
Yeah, it did have Ryder rocker covers on it. Just some stickers on there, but yeah, plain rocker cover on it.
And like I was saying to everyone before, this thing has got all the good fruit, all the good gear. So we're very lucky to be playing with all that good gear. And what we left the Lake Liddell with 100 horsepower, I think, didn't we, when we had that last practice? Oh, sorry, it may as well have been a practice, and we're just short of 900 now.
Yeah,
so it'll be good, eh?
I think this motor pushes about 880 horsepower.
Yeah.
So.
Anthony's got it all ready to go. We've just got to do a little bit of screwing up at the front, put some panels on.
But yeah, we've got our mag in the engine bay now. We used to have that on the dash.
But we moved it easier with the steering wheel.
Oh yeah, we just moved it for room. And it's a lot cleaner on the dash now. You can see in here. It's literally just gauges and 2 switches, and
makes it neater, eh?
Fair bit neater.
You're not looking to knock your hand on it either, are you?
Yeah, so you can see all the holes where it used to be, but yeah, no, we've just got it in here now, just with a Tel-Tac. Gives us our highs and lows, RPMs, and...
Which are important.
Yes, certainly are.
It's the week you've been waiting for.
Yep.
And then, if we can get a couple of meetings under your belt over Christmas as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Then we can look to move through to the next stage.
America.
Yeah, back in July, hey.
Yep.
Running the 10J.
We'll run some micro races, try and hop in a midget and sprint car in the next couple of years over there as well.
So we have a 10J roller that is at Frank Galicia's house. It needs a motor, obviously, we'll lease that, but we're going back in July to run some of the big races and have some fun. Playing summer this time, not in winter. We went to the shootout last time, but we were supposed to go, but it didn't end up the right time with the motor situation, so we're looking forward to it. So, and it won't be minus 15. We'll be able to swim and have 4th of July.
Yeah, 4th of July should be pretty cool.
Yeah, hanging out at Frank's place.
There's a lot of big money races that are going on that time of the year. So I got like a lot of the middle of America races sort of deal. Because Frank doesn't really go out to the West Coast or anything like that. So we sort of race in Illinois and Nebraska and Oklahoma and Texas and all that. So.
And like we said too, you're going to go back to that 100 horsepower after playing in this for however long, a month or two.
Months,
so the advantages will be probably pretty good.
Yeah, I think.
And our 10J will be good too. I think it'll be fast.
Yeah, obviously they're all really difficult to be good in, but I think this car will be beneficial regardless of how I go on it to anything sort of below it in terms of power and everything. So.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be good like at 16, like starting in a 410 at 16, you can't get any younger in a show. So
yeah, and especially the fellow I was talking about before, Anthony Nielsen, he's our crew chief and he's our mechanic guy. He's head mechanic. He's just like, he doesn't miss anything. Everything's neat, tidy, everything goes the way it's supposed to, and that's a big deal when you're. Like people saying, you're 16 and you've been given all that power. If everything works the way it's supposed to, and you can get along with your team and everything rolls along nicely, then you're one step ahead.
Yeah, so, guys like James McFadden and stuff are in a sprint car when they were 16, and I think competing with kids in America who are in sprint car at sort of 13, 14 instead of 16, you're already 2-ish years behind them. From the go, so the earlier you can get in one, the better. So I've been lucky enough with Lockie and obviously Anthony and Dad to get to a point where I can sit in one sort of that 5 months after I turned 16. So I can't really get in much. I can't really get in one much earlier, to be honest. So
it's cool, but like if you're gonna race anything,
yeah.
Again, we're just lucky to be part of the deal,
But it's sort of just been something I've been working towards my whole life. I mean, it's never really been anything else that I've wanted to do or been doing. It's just this. So.
And that's what I was telling everyone before in part of the other videos. As you said, it's not that deep. Let's just go and do it. So.
No, well, yeah. I mean, I've been working towards it literally for as long as I can remember. So it's not really a surprise. It's not really.
And everything's comfortable. So
yeah,
everything in here has just come up exactly the way he wants it, and in a 10 or 15 minute bracket.
Yeah.
And normally, when Cooper and I would fit a seat, sometimes even Anthony said you can be 4 or 5 hours mounting a seat, but everything's come up trumps with this, and comfortable is good,
Yeah. So Anthony and I came out here, pulled Lachlan's seat out, and then just sat this one in here. I sat in it and it was pretty well comfortable straight away. So, we sort of just mucked around a little bit with some spaces and things like that just to get everything actually done up. Literally, I think the whole thing took us no more than half an hour. Over a couple of days just coming out here and just doing little bits and pieces here and there. So, and the car has a really sweet baseline. Yeah, so obviously, as I said, this is a Maxim chassis with a competitor in it. So it's a pretty smooth motor. There's not about 880 horsepower. So it's not. Yeah, so it was an ex-Matt Dunsney motor, so we got that off him a couple of months ago. And, it's a nice car. It's a nice motor. During engine starts, you can barely hear the thing over other cars. It's a relatively quiet car. Even with Schoenfeld diamond headers, I mean, these things are typically pretty loud. So yeah, it's a nice quiet motor. I guess, as weird as it sounds for someone like me, young kid with young ears, I guess it might save my ears a little bit. And then this is a brand new Maxim. Tell them about that.
Yeah, it's pretty much not identical, but it's a similar car, but it's all new and it's all beautiful.
Yeah, so it's basically, it's the same car, it's a Maxim chassis, but it's about, I think, about 6 years younger. And also it's brand new, never been raced. So
Straight from the States.
Absolutely everything on this car is brand new. Brand new panels, all brand new componentry from all different...
we did borrow the front end out of it.
But yeah, absolutely everything on this car will be brand new. So yeah, pretty much all the componentry on it will be straight off the shelf brand new, as I said, out of the box from Kadings. And then we'll put, I'm not sure about the motor package that we'll be running in this car specifically yet. I'd say that we'd be putting that motor in this car, but we'll see as we go along if we find another donk here to put in it.
And I guess you've got to get yourself to the point where he's comfortable with you, in that race car. So if you can prove yourself quick enough, I guess that's where you need to be. But that's where we're going to end up with another motor. But man, we're just all doing it together, and it's, as Lockie said, it's always got to be fun. But everyone's focused on the results and focused on getting better. And there's no reason why we can't, as a team, be in, at some point of the money on any given night, regardless of where that money is, where that finishing point is. We all want that, and so, it'll get there, I reckon. But
basically, what we're aiming to get to a point as at Porger Motorsports is obviously racing 410 sprint cars in Australia. There's sort of the best payouts that you can find in terms of like classes here. So basically, what we're trying to do is get to a point where we can go racing on a night, and realistically we can try and win, or get into a point where we're winning money consistently of a night. Say we win a night where it's 10 grand to win during sort of the Christmas period,
or not spending it by not wrecking stuff.
Yeah, so like we win a race, I don't know, it doesn't matter where we are, so even if we go down south, Warrnambool, Avalon, all those places, Toowoomba, they have a few races a year where they pay good money, and so we go down to those races and we win those races realistically. We get to a point where we have a good enough package, good enough crew and everything where we can put a night together. Good driver as well, which is something that I'm showing to be down the line. We can get to a point where our race team can produce a good result and we can win, and ultimately we win money. So then what happens is, let's say on paper, let's round it up to about, let's say $3,000 is what it costs Lachlan to race of a night, and we get to a point where we can win $10,000 on the night, and so we pay for the night, and then we have X amount of money to put in our back pockets to put back into Porger Motorsports. And then what happens then is it's a business. Then Porger Motorsports turns into a business and a company, rather than just all us having some fun. So as a driver for Porger Motorsports, sort of in the next couple of years ideally, that's sort of where I'm aiming to get to with the team and for the team. So
yeah, that's it. And I'm sure plenty of people will be watching and going, that kid's confident or overconfident or whatever. But man, that's the way my wife and I have raised him. And I believe that if you want something, you got to really strive for it and believe that you're going to get it. So I think he's on the right track with that. We're just going to get in there and have some fun. But the team's building and we're all getting along. And again, look, like I said before, Shane Porger, like his dad, he started all this, and again, he's not with us anymore. But Lockie's moved into that realm where he is Porger Motorsports now, and he just wants to have as much fun as he can, and we're stoked to be a part of it. So we will let you know how it goes as time goes on. But we're getting close to Friday, hey bro?
Yep, countdown's on now. So Monday tomorrow will be, I guess you could call it practice week. So yeah, the countdown's really on. We'll get everything ready this week. Load up, head to Toowoomba on Friday, and get my first laps in the 410. So
and the best part about it for me is the whole time he's raced with me or for me, from go-karts to junior sedans and juniors like new stars, top stars, and then into the micro world, and then straight to Tulsa. We always moved him up as quick as we could because that's what he wanted to do. And this is like, it's the same thing, but it's just as far as you can jump. So straight from the micro into the 410, and I think that he'll do himself well, do himself proud. So, and he's confident, and we're really happy to be part of this team. So life's good.
It's a sprint car.
Forge Motorsports.